Hi guys, it's Lori from Home Right. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It is January 7th in central North Carolina and we're having a nice sunny day. It's rained for the last day or so and it's been pretty cold, but today's supposed to be in the 50s right now. Get up a little bit warmer as the day goes on. So we have removed some of the frost cloths on the raised beds and I've opened them up. So today I thought it would be a good day to go through the garden and show you what's in all the raised beds. So this year I went ahead and assigned a number to each one of the raised beds to make it easier to be able to do my garden planning. So since this is January and I have something in every one of my raised beds right now, I'm going to go around and show you what's in each one of the beds. So let me turn this camera around and you can see what's going on in the garden. So before I show you what's in each one of the beds, let me show you a diagram of the garden on how I numbered each one of the beds. So let me start off in this section here where we have beds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here's bed number 1, Texas Super Sweet Onions. Bed number 2, also Texas Super Sweet Onions. Bed number 3, shown in red onions. And bed number 4, shown in red onions. Here's bed number 5. This is Texas Super Sweet Onions. And bed number 6. This is shown in red onions. So far the onions are all looking really great. The next section is, I'm going to call it this whole row right here, where we have it 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This bed is my Louisiana shallots. I also have in the back over here some lettuce that I planted, which I really was not expecting to grow really well, but underneath these frost cloths, that lettuce has grown fantastic. Along with that, I don't know if you can see this, but I have a little bit of dill in the back there, and then some sugar snap peas that are growing up that look terrible. This cold weather has not done well with these sugar snap peas. Bed number 8, collards. I also have a little bit of parsley back here. We just pulled a whole bunch of parsley that was here and we freeze dried it. A little bit of dill, some Swiss chard that's right here in the corner. And then again, I have some sugar snap peas. Looking a little better than the last one, but not doing great. But I do have a little bloom. A little sugar snap pea starting right there. Bed number 9, this is curly kale and collards. So they're pretty small and we've not picked with any of these yet. But we're hoping these get a little bigger. Here's bed number 10, also onions. I think these are pronounced as amaya onions, and there's a little bit of cilantro back there. I did transplant about 5 of those cilantros, but only 1 survived. Bed number 11 is cabbage, looking really good. And in the back here is a little bit of celeriac and a few extra onions. Bed number 12 has my purple sprouting broccoli. I don't have any broccoli yet, but these technically should not be sprouting until spring. Bed number 13 is my, I think it's calabrese broccoli. This has actually not done very well. I just harvested some of the broccoli in here. I just cut them off. They were pretty small, but you can see that the little side shoots are just starting to pop. And bed number 14, this is my Brussels sprouts that is actually looking really good. The next section of the garden is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Here's bed 15, and it's got a lot of kale in it, a little bit of Swiss chard. Same as the other bed, it's got some sugar snap peas. But these are not doing great, but there are a few little blooms. I have a little bit of dill in the back there, a whole bunch of dinosaur kale, some spinach, and then a couple onions that I just popped in that were extra onions. Bed 16 also has a whole bunch of kale in it. I got some dinosaur kale, a little bit of curly kale, and then over there is some Russian kale. I do have a little bit of onions just kind of popped in a few places just because I had some extra onions. And then I also did the same thing. I have some dill over here and some sugar snap peas. And again, this may be my tallest of the plant, but it's not looking great. Coming up to the fence right here, this is bed number 17. This is also filled with onions. These are Amaya, I still don't know how to pronounce those, but these are yellow onions. Bed number 18 has the same thing, the Amaya onions. Bed number 19 has parsnips in the front and a whole bunch of different types of carrots in the back. We've actually started harvesting some of the carrots. Some of them are still small, but I was able to find a couple of good sized carrots in here already. And bed number 20. In the front, there is a couple of cabbages down here, but the majority of this is broccoli. I have not gotten any broccoli heads on these, so I don't know if this is going to be a fail or not, but we'll see. So coming back to this whole section of the garden, there are 4 rows of beds here. This is 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And back behind there is the asparagus bed, where that would be bed number 29. So let's go check these out. Here's bed 21. This is all collards. Well, at least I thought it was all collards, but I actually think I popped a couple of cabbage in the middle here. I must have just labeled these two wrong, because I'm pretty sure these two in the middle are cabbage. We have been harvesting these all winter. And bed 22, which is mostly dinosaur kale with 1 collard right here, which we also have been harvesting these all winter long. This is bed number 23, and these are my candy hybrid onions. Here's bed 24. This is my grocery store garlic. This is bed 25. This is also onions. These are my Amaya onions, my yellow onions. Here's bed 26, which is garlic. Here's bed 27, which has the shonen red onions. And bed 28, which is the elephant garlic. These are growing really slow, which is okay. And in the front here, we had the corms. I'm actually getting my first corm to pop up, but I haven't seen any more of the corms popping up. But hopefully they will still pop up this spring. If you want to know more about the garlic, I'll leave a link to the garlic planting that we did. Here's bed 29. I know it doesn't look like much here, but this is our asparagus bed. There are some asparagus in here. You can see the crown right there, but there's a few popping up. So I have one more bed that is not in the diagram. This is our, I think it's 3x14 bed. It's right in front of the back deck. This bed is filled with a little bit of cabbage in the front row, then a whole bunch of broccoli down the middle. This is our purple sprouting broccoli. Again, this should not be ready to harvest until spring, so fingers crossed this goes really well. And I actually have some broccoli this year. So there you go, guys. There's a quick update on what's going on in our January winter garden. If you have any comments, leave them down below. We have so much more going on this year in the garden with our fruit trees, our berry bushes, our greenhouse, our container gardens, and we got lots more to come this year, so make sure you tune in. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.